I am back today with another EDC deal alert video on some pretty impressive high value knives from a few different companies. Now, generally I post this on my 704 Gear YouTube channel. And if you're unfamiliar, I have a second channel called 704 Gear. We review gear related items, knives, do camping videos. We even have tractor reviews, and I just started a durability test on a Toyota Tundra where we lifted it up and dropped it on the ground, threw huge boulders in the bed, and are just tearing it apart, but it is holding strong. You'll want to subscribe to that channel and check out those videos. I want to talk about some of my favorite EDC knives right here on this channel, though, to kind of show you guys what you can grab, whether it be from a $25 to $30-ish knife all the way up to this premium Sitivien made with M390 blade steel and a titanium carbon fiber handle. This is the ST996, and it's truly competing with some of the nicest knives I've ever held that generally are upwards of $500, $600, even $1,000. But this one comes in at $169. It's got a clickable 5% off Amazon code. So what makes this rather unique is the materials used, its overall design, build quality, and just the spectacular fit and finish, but again, coming in at a price that people can actually afford. Now, I know this is a lot for a knife, and you may think, wow, I've never spent that much on a knife, but when you start digging into the custom and premium knife world, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and they get much more expensive. So it gives you the feel of a premium expensive knife with the same materials used, just at a much better price. Now, again, this is a titanium handle with a very nice pearlescent coating that almost transitions between blue and purple depending on the way the light catches it. They also have a silver and a green version. All of them are the same price, and all of them have the carbon fiber inlay, which is just a nice touch. They also have premium hardware with a few different color variations, again picking up that blue and purple hue or green hue or silver depending on which version you get. The other cool thing about this is the flipper is very discreet, yet works insanely well, and the action is probably the smoothest action I felt on a knife in a very long time. You can also flip it out with the cut in the blade itself, and everything about this is just super smooth, super easy to use, and very elegant. I also love the machining on the blade itself, especially the fact that they use the M390 premium steel, and it is razor sharp out of the box. The liner lockup is rock solid with absolutely no blade play, and the blade centering is spectacular on this knife. Again, just a premium top tier knife at a very reasonable price compared with some of the options. It also comes with a nice travel case with a zipper pouch, and then you can slide that knife in there, and that's how it comes. So it's a pretty awesome little setup that you get from Sitivien, available on Amazon. Switching gears to the beefy, chunky knives that Eafengrow makes. If you follow the channel, or at least my 704 Gear channel, you may have seen these pop up. It's an entire titanium handle, and then it's got a D2 steel blade. This thing is a beefy knife. Again, good blade centering, spectacular fit and finish, and this thing flips open and it locks up rock solid with a frame lock design. You can also see some of the color variations in this knife, which makes it stand out a little bit, gives it a unique feel and look, and the texturing on the clip is pretty awesome as well. It's ergonomic, it's big, it's fat, it's heavy. This is a folding cleaver, and these, again, are truly competing with knives way out of their price points. When you look up other knives with similar specs and features, similar design constraints, as well as overall fit and finish, you're talking at least a couple $100, but these ones are coming in at $70 with a clickable 5% off Amazon code and free Amazon Prime shipping. This one also has the lanyard hole, and I'll let you guys look at the attention to detail. Whoa, about lost it on this knife right here. It does have the stonewash finish on the blade, and you can sort of get your finger in there and flip it out, but not quite as good as the other knife that I just featured. But this is a pretty awesome, chunky knife that would just kind of impress anybody when you pull that out of your pocket to open some boxes. And the last knife that I want to round up with is the Sitivien ST149. Now, a lot of these knives were featuring D2 steel and G10 handles, especially knives similar to this. This one generally sells for $35. It's on sale for $30. Then they have a clickable 5% off code on that Amazon link. It comes in 3 different color variations, like a brown, green, and black. And again, the lockup is nice, the blade centering is good, and that micarta handle gives it a nice texture and finish. It's not as smooth as G10, but it's a very interesting feel. The flipper works out great, and then the blade does come sharp right out of the box, and it's got that little cutout again in the blade where you can flip it open with your finger. Now, the pocket clips are not going to be as nice and robust as those other knives, but we are talking sub $30 with free prime shipping on the ST149, and this one has the 14C28N blade steel. So that's pretty slick as well, especially with the micarta handles. It works well. It's a great EDC kind of budget style knife. And if you're interested in more EDC style knives, if you haven't been a fan of any of these I've showed you, definitely check out my 704 Gear channel. I am constantly reviewing knives and EDC related items over there. And again, that Toyota Tundra durability test, if you want to see a Tundra push to its maximum capabilities, subscribe to the 704 Gear channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.